Hi everyone, Chris Kehler here again from Chris Kehler Holistic. I got an email from somebody interested in my work asking questions about a few different things. I'm going to answer those questions on this video. This is for Jennifer. The first question was about the placebo effect. There's somebody I've been doing work on, and they've been sharing their experiences on their radio show on Extreme Health Radio. And Jennifer asked about the placebo effect, that and maybe putting just a thought within this person's subconscious to alleviate the health problem. Well, the placebo effect, I think the word placebo is used a little loosely. Ultimately, there is no such thing as a placebo effect. That's what the scientists and doctors in the medical community use the term, that if you put a thought within somebody's head, their problem is going to go away. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, when I'm doing my work, I'm using intent. My intent is for this health problem to go away. The health problem goes away, and the scientists call it placebo. Okay, you gave them nothing. There was no pill with arsenic or something in there to kill the issue. So ultimately, everything I do is placebo effect, if you want to look at it that way. So just by putting intent, if I gave you a nickel and it said, if you swallow this nickel, your headache is going to go away. So you swallow a nickel, your headache goes away. So what I've done is I put the intent within that nickel for your headache to go away. So now your headache is gone. So what? Why is your headache gone? Because it was intended to go away. Doesn't matter how it went away, the headache is gone. The health problem is gone. Everything is intent. We can intend anything to happen if your vibration is high enough and your belief is high enough, your light is bright enough. You can take that intent, put it into basically anything using the tools, using your hands. Lots of people do it many different ways, and it works, okay? So that's placebo effect, if you will. I call it intent effect, okay? For lack of a better term. Jennifer also asked about the neutralization rings. Hold on one second. This is the neutralization ring. This is a small version, and here is the big version. Okay, this is a professional model used by practitioners. It works a lot quicker than this one, of course, because it's bigger. The only difference between the two, one's bigger, one's smaller. This is more for people who want to use it personally. You can carry it with you and use it on your food when you go out. If you encounter a negative situation, you use it on yourself to remove that negativity. She asked about how it works. Basically, it's all the geometry. There's the geometry, there's the metals that are used along with it to manufacture it, which is copper, brass. There's also the coating. Okay, there's different coatings. So platinum is a very big conductor of quantum energy. Also gold. So I got one in platinum, I got one in gold. Okay, when you use these in tandem, you put the platinum one on the floor between your legs, you hold the gold one over your head. Now your body is within the energy of a battery, and you can do different things with it. Okay, different possibilities. So the coatings are very important. Also, the intent is very important. You're going to put intent within that ring to remove negativity. Now, what I can do, and what I've shown a lot of people, is that if I just intend that there is a neutralization ring on the floor between your feet, you're going to feel the effects because I've put that intent. So my intent is able to do that, okay, because I work with it every day, and you just become one with the tools. I become the tool almost, okay? Don't call me a tool, okay? So that's the basis with the ring. Also the person who makes them. There's one person only who makes these tools. He's in Alberta, Canada, and he puts his energy. He's very, very high spiritually in energy. His main job is to clear the Earth grid of all negativity so that the Earth can ascend into the fifth dimension. That's his main job. That's why he's here on this planet. Very high in energy, this fellow. So that's the neutralization ring, and same with all my other tools. You've got the big pyramid. You've got some different tools that I use. It's all the materials it's made from, the coatings, the intent, the design, the shape. Different shapes do different things. This is a divinity ring. Okay, these are what I started with. I really don't use them much anymore because the pyramids are much more efficient and it's a lot easier on your body. When you use these rings, it's like a bulldozer going through you. It's very strong. When you use the pyramid, it's a lot subtler but stronger. Okay, it's like getting hit with a feather and knocking you over instead of getting hit by a 2x4 and knocking you over. So the geometry is important. This will do something specific. The neutralization ring does something specific. It's all the geometry and the intent. Now, Jennifer also asked about human spirits and entities, and especially extraterrestrial entities, where they exist and that type of thing. When you die, and we're all going to die, your spirit stays within the time matrix of our solar system, of our universe. Okay, there is a time matrix. There's, if you watch the movie The Matrix, you may get a better idea of what I'm talking about. There's a lot of truth in that movie, believe me. So our spirit will stay within that time matrix, and the kingdom of heaven is also within that time matrix. So we're able to go back and forth and stay within this realm, if you will. Extraterrestrials are basically in other dimensions. Dimension 8, I believe, is the basis, the home base of extraterrestrial entities and that type of energy. So it's more of a separation between the time matrix of where we are and the dimension where the extraterrestrials come from. Being interdimensional, that dimension is right here in front of us. So you've got 1 through 5, and you got 6 through millennium, or 6 through infinity. So those dimensions are actually right next to each other, right here in front of us. So that's how they can, be here, then not be here, transform and move on to their other dimension. Okay, lack of a better term. So that, hopefully, Jennifer, that's going to answer a lot of your questions. You actually gave me some thought, and I put some research into it to find out exactly what goes on. There's so much into this. If you want to know more about the whole matrix and how the universe is completely set up, the whole quantum mechanic, scientific type of explanation of how everything works, there is some videos on YouTube from Project Camelot, and the video is from Ashiana Dean. She does not channeling. She doesn't call it channeling. She calls it electrical stream downloading from a group of beings called the Guardian Alliance. And they give her all this information, and she shares that there's 3 2-hour videos all about this stuff, and it is eye-opening. You're not going to be able to absorb it all. It's huge. It's so huge that I just kind of pick different things from it that I think are going to uphold my work and get me to certain places. So you can check that out and find out more about time matrices and how everything is put together in the whole universe and that type of thing. So Jennifer, I hope that answers some questions. And if you have any more, if anybody has any questions like to ask, I'd be more than happy to help you out and answer them for you. ChrisKehler.net is my website. If you'd like to book an appointment, ask any questions, do any kind of energy work whatsoever, whether it be in getting rid of a health problem, be it finding out who your spirit guides are, I'm able to do that. I also do medium work if you want to talk to a relative who's crossed over. We can do communication that way. Basically anything. If you want to do spiritual development and enhance the energy in your body and get to where you need to be to use your gifts or anything like that, feel free and contact me. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.